What's going on, everybody? Sacramento Gang Archives here, and today we're here to talk about an important part, a real crucial part in Sacramento's gang-banging coonery history, and that is the brothers, Beathy and Mies. Now, these two are the gas gutter godfathers, and the majority of these young coons walking around actually imitate these very two brothers right here. Now, first off, I would like to say that when it comes to being ahead, kids being ahead of their own time, Beathy and Mies are the pinnacle of that phrase because they were riding around in cars at 7 and 8 with gold grills and all kinds of shit, with a pocket full of fucking money.
Demo.
Gotta keep it sensitive.
You know,
what is it, nigga?
6-8 mile, man.
No, gutter gas, man. You know, we out here with this 6-8 mile, man. Headshots and back shots, man.
Demolition, they call me Yeek, man.
Yeek for the G, man. They call me Demolition because I fuck shit up, man. Traction on. You know, you got this mixtape.
We got nigga Mies out here, nigga dank, nigga hop out, gas, nigga Geico, nigga out here, nigga on the block.
Patty Marcus, man.
White boys out here,
Alex, man.
You feel me? We got all my niggas out here, man.
Squad up out here.
Gas out here, nigga. We got bullies, man. Mini 1-4s and everything,
you
nigga.
know, man, our track, man, we spinning about young niggas, man, that's really doing this shit. We high on this track, man. We ain't
Now, the difference between Beathy and Mies and a lot of these young coons, is they were riding around at 7 like grown-ass fucking adults on their own. They weren't getting crashed or getting shit handed down by their big homies. They either stole the fuck out of a car and was driving that motherfucker around, or they somehow just hustled up some money at 7 or 8 to get tops and bottoms gold grill and be riding around like grown-ass men as kids. And yes, we have the likes of a little CJ. But to be honest, guys, it's not too many 7 and 8 and 10-year-olds riding around with tops and bottoms gold grill in a car that they bought on their fucking own. What the fuck? Pimps. So it's only inevitable that them two took after those footsteps. I mean, look at this fucking shit.
What this is, it's a Mac 90. You feel me? That's Baton Rouge. You feel me? Bin Laden. You feel me? And that's how that goes. This is for the haters, though. This is for a whole group of niggas. This is for at least 20, 30 niggas. I mean, I don't bring this out until, you and your partners and your grandma and everybody else gonna play. This gonna stop you this gonna stop you real quick. Feel me, Fofo? Candy. This is my personal one I keep right here.
Now, they are original G Parkway mob members, but they originally are not even from Sacramento. I don't know what in the fuck got into all the older generation of the Barksdales, but they all moved from Oakland and different parts of fucking America, all to G Parkway, condensed in one little ass fucking townhouse project, ghetto ass shit.
Yeah, American flag, you bitch, nigga. Yeah, orange, nigga.
Now, this is my opinion, but I am standing on this shit. The last name Barksdale, that shit is fucking cursed. I don't care if you move the Barksdale to Wyoming, Idaho, or Idaho, goddammit, they would have been fucking poison to any kind of fucking community you put their asses in. I don't give a fuck. Something is wrong with any person with the last name Barksdale. They're fucking insane.
Okay, David, shorty. Okay, David.
Now, all the Chicago natives, just about, they all say something you probably heard over and over, and that's on King David. Well, King David is David Barksdale, and I don't know if it's any relation, but his ass is the founder of the Black Disciples, and that is what Chief Keef is. Now, you may be one to believe in coincidences, but, I don't. No Larry Hoover, no King David, no BDs. And if there's no Barksdales in G Parkway or Sacramento, there will never ever be any kind of fucking gas gang, guys. Now, the Barksdales are ghetto as fuck. I'm not sure if they know how to read or write, goddammit. And as far as the Barksdale females, the sisters, they had a clique back in the day, and they used to go around all the parties, and they called it Ding-a-ling Team. Now, the guy's godfather himself, Beathy, his real name is Marvion. But his older brother, Mies, his real name is Marvin, and he is a junior. But what's fucking weird and ghetto about that situation, that he has a brother in Oakland, also named Marvin. But that Marvin shot the dad in the leg Now, to be honest, that sounds like some trailer park bullshit. You don't hear about that happening in too many black households, guys. But like I said, the Barksdales are crazy and reckless. Fuck.
See, here come ye. Had a little, here come ye.
Motherfucking fireman, you know.
Yeah, big talk on the name, fireman.
You know, man, you got the captain on board today, man. We got the barbecue, nigga, free dick. You got the gas in this motherfucker, you know. You got the whole team right here, man. It's half the team right here, you know. You got Stink right here, man. You got Young Geike right here, man.
Yeah.
You know, you got Frank the Dank, man, with that chain on, man. Fucking glitter on the bitch neck, man. You got Scrawny right here, man. You got Bust No Dust in the back, man. Ain't giving no bitch no more dust. You me? That's what it is, man.
Back in the day, Gutta was not respected, guys. When Gutta first came out, everyone was mocking their name and was saying Gutter, you know, if you can catch my drift. They didn't have enough respect for nobody to even pronounce the name of their gang correctly, guys. They were kind of looked at like how the Guns were looked at when they first came out. But they were almost kind of sort of under the Star members to a certain degree. Now, all of the young Gutta members were with the fucking shits. Fuck. Turn you into a pack. And the Star members seen that, and they, in my opinion, took advantage of that to a certain degree. Between the Stars and the Gas beef, there were no deaths. Because it was never that serious, guys. They were never ops from the jump. They just had some internal conflict. They were too busy shooting and turning the Guns members into packs, to be honest, guys. Now, even though the Star members and the Gas members, they had some small shootouts. Even though I said no one died, they had some, you know, some shootouts. Fuck. And there's one coon, the biggest coon of fucking sack, that tried to take advantage of the small beef, and that is Snubs. Now, Snubs allegedly was giving Beathy and Mies crates of guns, you know, and Beathy died, Stars down, and he was actually about to click up with Snubs and make Gaszilla. Now, however, Snubs embraced Beathy and Mies, mainly Mies. He must have did that shit correctly as fuck. Because like I said, he was giving them crates of guns to shoot and kill the Star members. And they were going to make Gaszilla together. And that's Gaszilla, guys. Say it with me. Gaszilla. And if that would have actually happened, I feel like if Beathy never would have passed away, then Snubs and the Zilla Oak Park members would have infiltrated the South. And there would be no fucking Stars, none of that shit, guys. If you guys think I'm just bullshitting and blowing smoke up your asshole, here's a little fun fact. Shortly after Beathy died in 2010, Mies had ended up in prison. And his cellie was Little Nick. And when they were in the cell together, some way, somehow, Little Nick convinced Mies to get put on Zilla. Knowing damn fuck well that he is from G Parkway Mob Gas Gutter. He got put on fucking Zilla, guys. Now, Mies, he does not claim Zilla. And he still doesn't fuck with the Zilla side, you know? He is still the CML side all the way. But if you ask him if he is from Zilla, he will tell you, yes. Now, everyone talks about Beathy, and that's pretty much all you ever hear about. For some reason, nobody ever mentions Mies and how he allegedly has 7 whole fucking bodies, guys. Now, before Marvion's death, the two were known for 2 different things, you know? Yes, they were doing grown shit as kids, but as far as the streets, Mies was a ladies' man and was always seen with a lot of women, and he had a lot of cars and grills, you know? He was more player. Beathy was the one who was grimy and ratchet as fuck. He was the fireman.
Jury verdicts in the murder of a young Sacramento mother surprised some people today. 2 brothers were found guilty in the killing at a Sacramento barbershop 4 years ago, but there were not guilty verdicts for others. KCRA3 Sharkina Shams has the details.
We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Lonnie Mitchell, guilty.
A jury found Lonnie Mitchell and his brother Lewis Mitchell guilty of first-degree murder today in the killing of Monique Nelson. Detectives say Nelson was trying to protect her 2-year-old son from gunfire outside a South Sacramento barbershop 4 years ago when she was struck and killed. Nelson's family did not comment after the verdicts were read today. These were not the only guilty verdicts prosecutors had wanted. They had argued that the Mitchell brothers were shooting at others, including James Carney and Larry Jones, who were lying in wait at the barbershop. But defense attorneys argued that those men were only protecting themselves when they returned fire.
Mr. Jones was sitting in the back of the barbershop quietly, minding his own business, and I think the evidence was very clear that he was trying to run away shot twice in self-defense, and didn't shoot anybody, didn't hurt anybody.
And today the jury found Jones not guilty on all counts as he cried in the courtroom, and Carney guilty only of manslaughter, not murder.
We have good verdicts on some, and some are, not what we wanted, but that's what it is.
In downtown Sacramento, Shawna Shams, KCRA 3 News.
And the men will be back in court September 19th to hear their sentences.
Now, I am pretty sure that you guys have heard of Janelle Monáe. She is sort of like a black Marilyn Monroe, and she broke out years ago, all over Beathy. She had a background dancer by the name of Demonte Young. Well, Demonte has an older brother by the name of Steve Young, and Steve and Demonte, they are from West Oakland, and they have Oakland ties, they are connected. But the thing is, both of them, they do not gangbang. And Demonte is strictly a dancer. He is nowhere near a coon. But Steve, I hear, is a grimy and shiesty motherfucker. And they moved from Oakland to Sacramento and was out here getting money. But what nobody fucking knows is that the people, the brothers that killed Beathy and that lady at the barbershop, they did not mean to do that shit, guys. That situation is deeper than what you think. Now, Lonnie and Lewis Mitchell. There is a third brother that is known, but I can't fucking remember for some reason, guys. But these two are not from Sacramento. And what nobody knows is that these two are the little homies, or they was the little homies of Steve. Now, if you guys remember, there was no beef between the brothers and Beathy. Beathy was coming to help Lee's, which was cornered. His ass was fucked. He was in shambles in the barber chair or the shop, while the brothers were outside with two big-ass fucking soul-snatching apparatuses. So we call it Beathy, because he knows that Beathy was with his shits. Now, I was told that these two brothers, they got robbed by Lee's or someone that Lee's sent. And no, Steve did not send these two brothers, to do their dirty work. But he allegedly supplied them with those big-ass fucking guns that they pulled up to the barbershop with to press fucking Lee's. Now, I don't know what Lee's said to Beathy to get him to come, or to go to the barbershop, I should say. But these brothers were not fucking playing, guys, at all. And I don't know if Beathy knew what he was, pulling up to. But Beathy pressed them, and, they weren't having that shit in a shootout. They both shot at each other, guys. But Beathy ended up taking a shot to the chest, but he did not know he was shot until he left, And when he got in the car, he fell forward in the passenger seat. And I guess someone seen some smoke coming from his chest from the bullet. Now, this is 100% my opinion, and my opinion only. But I personally feel like Beathy could have and should have survived, based off what I was told. Whoever the fuck Beathy pulled up with drove around with him for at least an hour, or maybe an hour and a half or two, knowing he was shot and had a fucking smoking bullet hole in his chest from an SKS. That's some bullshit. Now, I don't even know if Beathy was dropped off at someone's door or even brought to the hospital, guys. But whoever drove around with him, more than likely, is the reason why he bled out. Fuck. But, guys, one more thing that no one thinks about. The police knew about Beathy pulling up, to do his dirty work. And I feel like if Beathy would have survived, he would be doing life in prison right now.
Big my twin brother, Yeet, man. Yeet. All gas, no break, bro. Let's fix my big ass. My mama, bro. Look, you see this? Give a shot. That's the kind of Yeet.
When Beathy died, that's when Mies started smoking drugs. And that's also when he started to catch all those fucking bodies he has. And it's rumored that he has 7 whole fucking bodies, guys. And he caught the majority of those damn bodies right after Beathy passed. If you guys remember, I mentioned Josh Ebo a few times. And if you don't remember, he is the one who started OTG. And that is only the gas. And he has a couple bodies. But if you guys didn't know, Mies is the one who took him to catch his first 2 bodies.
Speed Rock. Yeah, I'll be off that H Rock. E. Hey, I'm on the E block.
Sacramento Gang Archives. I hope I did not leave anything out. And this video is long as fuck, but, you know, I'm here for it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for my next content that I'm about to upload, you know, all my new shit. Follow my Instagram, you know, and tune in. SGA, I'm out. Fuck.